Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the place is right now, whatever the time is right now in your place. So, are you ready to start our community session? Because I am ready. How are you feeling? Do you want to hop on a voice call? Uh, if you do, just let me know. It'll be awesome to talk about. So basically, I think we will divide this session into two parts. The first one, I will give you a quick rundown, sum up, and tell you more about what awaits us. And the second part, so obviously, what this session is all about. So when you can ask me anything that you'd like to know about the project, more details about the plans or whatever. We can do the same like last time, so you can be typing the questions while this voice session is this AMA session is taking place, or you can join up with your microphones. I encourage you to do so. I hope that this time you'll be less shy. So, okay. First of all, as a summary of what has been happening recently. So you've probably seen last week the update regarding the AI agents and in general our vision, because this is what has changed much. I mean, not really changed much, but this is like the kind of a huge update. So all of our products that we are developing, uh, of course, a different stage of development. So they'll be using the AI agents, those AI agents which are powered by the Fetch AI, which is very cool. With ChargEra case, you're probably familiar, but I will just remind you why we are using the AI agents in our ChargEra app. So basically, they will help users, those EV owners, know what's the best charging strategy for them, depending on the journey that they want to take, available time, predicted weather conditions, battery status of their cars, or even the car model that they have. So this is what those agents in the ChargEra app will basically do. When it comes to other products, we will soon reveal more what will be their role in those other products. So yeah, so this is the first part. The second part, actually, of what has been happening is that we've also, this is related somehow to that part that I just mentioned to you about those AI agents being utilized in most or all, like all of our products, is that we have recently attended the Fetch AI Foundation All Members meeting in Berlin. Mm, as I mentioned, we've been there alongside other notable projects and companies such as Bosch, GameSwift, our partners, Deutsche Telekom, or D-Travel, Deo. So, as you can see, we are never stopping on widening our network and BD efforts for the development of our project, which is very important. And I think what is the most important of all those recent things that have happened is that our vision, which is not only a marketing slogan that we have developed, is the energy is a shared value. So we actually have this bigger vision that we want all the people who use our products, that is all like an interconnected energy ecosystem of what we are doing, that we want to make the world not just simply better, but more sustainable and more efficient when it comes to the energy production and usage. And for those of you who are not yet familiar with our concept, so I invite you to check out one of our announcements. I will forward you after our AMA session the Medium article that we have published regarding it. And I think what's very hot and has been just announced yesterday is the coming governance session. This is extremely important because we will be introducing the feature, I would say a crucial part of our energy ecosystem, which would be called C4E Treasury. Now, this is a governance, so this is also your part, guys, that we should all vote for it to be passed. But basically, what will the C4E Treasury do is that all the token, so is that the token, imagine the situation, for example, that there are some companies, there are some entities using our products, some users, or there are some partners. So basically, the fees that they are paying in C4E tokens, right? Those who use our products, the part of them would go to the C4E Treasury, thus reducing the circulating supply of C4E tokens. And let's remember that those companies, users, and others, they just don't get our C4E tokens for free, right? They have to buy them. So this is very beneficial to our overall ecosystem and to our token. And those tokens are at that time locked out of the circulation because they are at the treasury until the time that in the governance voting, right, we decide together what will those tokens from the treasury be spent on. And one of the main purposes of the treasury is to support with funding various marketing initiatives, community growth initiatives, some special global initiatives of our project, and in general, the development of the C4E. Those are not the main funds for it, but these funds from the Treasury, I would call them as kind of boosters, right? Because this is what they do, that once we use those funds, so we actually boost up our efforts in those fields. And what is the best of all of it, that not only that you decide if what we propose uh, is you like or not, and you want it to go or not, but you can actually also create your own proposals and to what specific needs should be those funds used, right? Should be issued. And now let's also remember that what is interesting about the treasury is that all the energy, all the electricity that will be processed and is being processed through our product will be displayed in it, and for every I think it's not megawatts but kilowatts, right, of the electricity processed, one C4E will be added to the treasury. So just like we have so far processed, I think like 6.5 billion kilowatts of the energy, so 6.5 millions of C4E tokens will be initially charged at our C4E treasury, which is, I personally believe, very cool. Now, so this is in very short of about those recent developments. Now, I hope you forgive me because it's been a while, and then I'm kind of again like a bit shy. But yeah, let's just get to your questions, and then I think I can warm up, and I'm just ready to answer them. So, guys, ask me right away. Whatever are your questions, just let me know. And also let me know if you're hearing me properly, if there are no, like a kind of disturbance or anything during this broadcasting. Okay, I can see that the Zeke is typing. Great. So in this case, I'm waiting for your questions because this is what I love. This is what those sessions are about questions, right? Come on, guys. Come on. Counting on you. Okay, I can see that Steven is typing. Amir the same. Cool. Of course, and not just one. We are working over the several partnerships, you know. This is what I believe is very important. And actually, we are working over several kinds of partnerships. In, of course, mostly those are the Web3 partnerships, but depending on what those other projects are doing, those are partnerships from the EI and the energy sectors in the Web3. So this is what's most important. Now, the nearest partnership that is coming will probably be announced within one day. Just like recently, yesterday, we had a partnership with IQWiki. So in one more day, we will have a partnership with one AI project, which can also bring quite cool utilities to C4E on the community level, right? So this is what I can tease you and tell you about it, and yeah. Oh, the AI agents will be useful in many ways. Actually, what I can tease you a bit is that we will release more details about how those AI agents will be used pretty soon. So watch out carefully for the coming communication because this will be a very worth read, counting on you guys. Now I can see the question. Accessibility is key when it comes to EVs. With the introduction of the tokens, how flexible are C4E tokens to individual users? Well, not sure 100% I understand your question, but if it comes when it comes to flexibility, so actually anyone from any part of the world can buy our C4E tokens, right? Whether on DEXs or TEXs. And when it comes to the usage in our products, so once example ChargEra is publicly available, so those so they can use our C4 tokens to use example in ChargEra app in those places that the app works with physical devices, so the chargers. First, right now we are available in several European countries in the ChargEra Early Access program, and we will be expanding to other countries as well. Similar situation we have with the platform for the energy communities, the DEC, as we commonly refer to that platform. However, that one is publicly available for B2B customers because this is what is its role for those energy communities. And that platform is available in European countries, right? Yeah. And I can see another question. What do you eat after the AMA? To be honest, I don't know yet. I will have to come up with, but I haven't. You know, it's not yet the time for that part. Yes, a very good question. I think that the success story is how our DEC platform keeps getting more and more users these days. And actually, those are the energy communities. And let's remember that every energy community has thousands of users. And those energy communities actually rely on the renewable energy sources. And what we do with them is that we uh, help them to build the electricity processed through the electricity process, and that electricity is being processed through our DEC platform. So actually what you've seen in those reports, the big part of it comes from the DEC, which is very bullish because when I calculated it myself once, so I think that the energy processed uh, through our DEC platform could power up like around 3,000 households, and by households I mean, those homes, not just some flats, per year, per round year. So these are the big numbers, which are of course growing and growing faster and faster with every month. Yes, there are plans to expand the ChargEra to new regions. We take approach with ChargEra in a way that we are expanding region by region by testing the waters in terms of how to attract the interest, and of course how to adjust our ChargEra app to local regulations, because we also need to know that in our decentralized world, also physical decentralized world, different regulations are in place. So we need to adjust to them properly. And and of course, users acquisition also takes place. When will the updated roadmap be released, sir? This is a good question. What I can tell you is that our team is working over the updated roadmap. They are also updating it with very important very important factors. So with the AI agents, um, and this is why it takes a little bit more time than expected. However, what we shared with you in a Medium article is a kind of, I would say, overlook, just that without the timings of what such roadmap could have in store for us, right? This is what I encourage you to look at in that roadmap, in that article, I mean. Okay. How can C4E help people to manage their consumption just for the treasury will be used to for buybacks, right? Mm, it can be, I think. We are open to it because remember, once there are funds in the treasury, we will all decide what happens to them next. And let's remember that actually the tokens in the treasury are those that were purchased from the market by those who use our product. So in a way, uh, so so those are not the tokens. And I once again repeated that example were given for free or something. No, those tokens must have been purchased from the market, just as they have been purchased by example, our customers, our users, or our partners. So in some way, it is not a buyback done by us, but those tokens will be purchased from the market by customers, users, those who contribute to the treasury. This is the point of it, because otherwise, so I don't think that the idea of treasury will be that bullish, right? But this is one of its main points, to work in two ways. First, the funds come in, those purchased from the market come in as those fees, or as someone who else would call the tax comes in, and then the tax comes out on and is being spent on the initiatives. Okay, let's take a look for other questions. With the Blink payment integration Treasury, are there plans to add other localized payment systems? Of course, yes. Depends on the countries that the ChargEra app will be rolled out. The same goes to our other products. Now, let me see if I haven't skipped any questions. I can see that probably I didn't notice one from Paul Crypto. How C4E can help people to manage their energy consumption? This is a very good question. actually how we can help others to have their energy consumption. It is even with the case of the EV agents that I told you about. It's like with efficient charging that it saves you not only the time but also the possible amount of money that you would spend, right? This is one of the ways that you're saving. Similar would be with the AI agents introduced to the platform for the energy communities. I believe that they will also play a role in it, but about it we will release more detailed information in the near future, what and how. Um, EVs purchased in C4E tokens needs acceptability, availability, and adoption in countries. As rightly said, different regulation matters. What steps are in place to address these three factors? Well, our team is working on adding the ChargEra app to introducing to the new market, so they are on it. Secondly, not EVs purchase in C4E tokens, but what you probably or maybe had in mind is the purchase of the EV chargers, right? But no, actually, what our ChargEra app does is that uh, it is an app for both finding the best, like the most suitable charging spot for EV owners to charge their EVs and to complete the payment for those charging sessions in fiat or C4E tokens or in crypto. And where's the second side that example as an owner of some house or some business place with a spot where others could potentially charge their EVs. You just enable those places for others to come over and just be charging their cars, and then you get the payments for those charging sessions. Yeah, so this is what's it about. Yes, there are ongoing works for the updating of the roadmap. I know that you are all expecting it. I'm also expecting the updated roadmap. Once again, I will repeat that I invite you to check out our Medium article. It's probably from the 2nd of December, where we've updated you with bullish achievements and also showed a bit of what are our plans for the coming, I believe, 1 to 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Just that we haven't exactly put it um, in a way that we said that this will happen exactly at that time, because we are finishing our work on the roadmap, and once it's available, we will release to you. What role do community contributors play in your roadmap and how we can get more involved? I think that a very big part. We are open to all your suggestions or needs, uh, and remember that when you want to speak up, do speak up, and we listen to what are your needs, and we take them into consideration while making while updating our roadmap. Because let's remember that our project is not just a project for itself, but this is the project for you, for our users, for our customers. This is what is very important. We are community driven, and we take your opinions into maybe not just a consideration, but we create our roadmaps in mind with your opinions. That's a, I think that's how to better put it in words. My final question, instead of the token value to dollars, is it possible in future to value each C4E by kilowatt? I think it's possible. Mm, I will also pass this suggestion to our team. But anyways, I think that example like with our treasury, so there will be different metrics that you could check up and stats, because this is what we all love, right? And would love to see um, how all things have been working. I think that with the treasury, so there will be not only displayed how much is in the treasury, but also the counters like how many kilowatts of the energy have been processed at our platforms, which are calculated into the treasury. Okay, guys, keep going on. I'm here for you. So if you have more questions, just let me know. Okay, I can see that two of you are typing. You're welcome. I can see that the Richie is typing right now. Okay. I like this question, but let's again answer it in a simple way. Just like we mentioned one of our developments in recent posts, we are actually using the Fetch AI agents. So the main field of those Fetch AI agents or AI agents is that they are to um, help optimize, example, how the electricity is being used by the users. Like in the case of the ChargEra app, so they can help users show them what are the best ways to charge their EVs. With the DEC, this is what we will also tell you more in the near future. And I really encourage you, and this is a small alpha, to take a close look at our socials, because you may see something very interesting coming. How about, voice questions? Does anyone want to speak up? Just let me know. There are so many of us. Let's speak up. Decrypt, bro, do you want to speak?
Hi guys, can everybody hear me?
Ha-
Hi.
yeah, we can hear you, bro. Happy that you taken up the voice to speak up. Great. How are you doing, man?
I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you doing?
Oh, doing great, doing great.
All right, all right, all right. So,
I can see
you already
that.
know me. Yeah, you can see that you're saying something.
Mhm.
You're saying something. You're saying something.
Not sure. I'm not seeing. I'm only hearing. But
Okay,
okay.
okay, okay. Well, you already know me. I don't have much questions like that, but um, in the short time that I've been with this project and that I've been engaging with you guys, I'm say that I'm really, really proud with everything that you guys are doing, all the partnerships, all the events that you guys are attending, and I just want to once again take this opportunity to I think commend the team behind this. Like you guys are really, really doing a great work. So thank you so much. Thank you for making it easier for us to keep believing in you. So thank you and thank you to the team. That's all.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Thank you so much for your kind words, and we are happy we are just doing our job. Cool. Uh, oh, by the way, I can see another question. When you pull for booster, well, if you would like the new booster, then I think you should, I won't say spam in messages, but let's tag guys like Greg or Adam. And of course, I will also talk with them about the new booster, that there is such a need from your side, guys. I think I can see now the question that I accidentally missed. Apologies for that. Will there be any listings soon on new exchanges? Yes, okay, let me answer in this way. The exchanges and the listings on exchanges are something that we are also looking forward to. However, I cannot tell you right now the timing of the new listings, because this is what we also want to do. Just that I can't tell you yet the timing. Cool. Okay, guys, remember that I'm here for you. If you have any more questions, then feel free to ask me. At the same time, please take a note that this session is being recorded. So once we end this session, in the near future, we will release another recap, and we will do it on YouTube, just like we did with the last voiced session, the previous one, I mean. Now, this is what I can tell you, by the way. We are preparing something very cool for the end of this year. So watch out, and also once again watch out for the very near time, maybe even today, because there will be something that will surprise you in a positive way. And of course, remember to prepare for the governance session that will take place next week. Remember to stake your C4E tokens, and to stake you just delegate them to one of our validators, or several of them, depending on your preference, on our staking page. You can choose from many validators you'd like to delegate to your C4E tokens. Are you fasting today? No, I'm not. However, this time I just ate earlier, right? So it won't happen the same like last time. I think the king's typing. Let's see what's his question. Yep, exactly. I can also tell you that our C4E guys are doing much hard work, not only in terms of the um, development of the products, like from the technical side, of that we've been doing recently from the marketing as well, but actually we are also they are also working hard in terms of the BD with the networking and going to acquire new partners for us. This is something very cool that is happening right now. I can't tell you the details as they are confidential, but if I could, then what I can tell you, you'll be feeling very bullish. Very good question. I think that those enhancements and improvements were have been described in the Medium article from the 2nd December. I encourage you to check it out. But in terms of the roadmap, so to be honest with you guys, I would have to go back to the article to check exactly what the enhancements are in plans, apart from, of course, introducing those products to publicity and initial markets. By the way, I think that, okay, let's wait for some more questions. Okay, guys? I can see Weasel is typing as well. Hi there, my online friend. Okay, a very good question. So we can, besides ChargEra, we can expect DEC, and this is something that's been functional and working for, I think, around like since at least 2023. I don't remember exactly once this platform has become functional and available to customers. We can also expect D-Track and DGE, and yeah, so we've got right now like 4 core products. However, we are not only limited to them, because in the ultimate end, we want to be truly a project which is like a kind of decentralized energy ecosystem, which means that we address various and I mean different sectors of the energy market. And by different sectors, we mean different customers like energy producers, prosumers, energy consumers like me and you, and various of their needs. So we are not a closed book. And yes, and hi. Do you know when the existing marketplace will be connected to the blockchain? Hmm. What do you mean by it? I'll be happy to answer this question, but please make it more detailed, okay, bro? What measures are in place to ensure transparency and security in the treasury operations? As you know, so all of the energy processed uh, is that will be shown on the treasury will be coming from recording on-chain data, because I think that's the purpose of the treasury. So that's first. So once the data is on the blockchain, so it is secure and transparent, right? Yes. And I wish I could tell you what are the next regions where the guys are securing certifications or aiming to open new operations. If I receive from them that information, and they don't deem it, confidential, then I will share it with you. Could you elaborate on how C4E's blockchain ensures better performance compared to competitors? I think there are various factors to it. First, the tag that we are using. So the Cosmos SDK and IBC itself, from what I remember, so the operations that are being performed, the number of them is pretty high. I can tell you right now the number, but we could check it on probably in our white paper, if I'm not mistaken. So it has been described as well on what is our blockchain's potential per operations per second. Secondly, we are not only limited to to our blockchain because we are multi-chain. So this is also kind of an advantage. Do you know when the existing now? But let's see what Weasel wrote more. Well, I mean the platform where the 6.5 were processed. So that one. So I think that if you want to see the data processed on chain, right from that platform, let me ask exactly, guys, how it works right now, because this is the question I will note from this session. So I will tell you, but for sure, all of that data will be measurable from on-chain data once we have the treasury. Should be. Okay, guys, any more questions? Yes, there are plans that I can confirm. And just as something that I've been repeating for many times, and this is not just my own slogan or the slogan used in other places, but it's really meaningful. C4E is not a closed book. Remember it, guys. We are open to introducing new utilities, and I believe the guys are working as well on it. New utilities, new products. But at the same time, we are focusing on the projects that are already being developed, already have been active and working.
Smart City fans, they go back there. In fact,
I say yesterday they score 1-0. The Man City fans still they open mouth tell me they win. And they look the idiots like this. I feel punch him out. Which kind of nonsense be that?
I think I cannot hear you
if man
exactly
do mistake,
100%.
I don't hit Salah.
Nah, but two are people that win Man City. Man City useless. I go put on to score, sir.
You go to cry.
No, go score. Nah, go win. But Chelsea know supposed to lose this match. Then they bracket with these boys now for points. For this
4
conference.
points.
Yes. 12.
Okay, now who na dey play?
No, I want Astana.
Yeah, which kind of clothes is this? Astana. Now wow.
That club is also.
This man, Astana. When? 4 years ago. You get club when you beat man. Don't get club when you never beat man.
Now they talk. He said I get club with
Sorry for the play man in my GG. The same opportunity
I
you get. The same opportunity you get. No big club, no small club.
I'm scared.
Okay. Only my, well, let me mute 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me try to mute them.
Yeah, I think you did that.
Okay, guys. And again, the microphone. Let me see. Okay, I think that's okay now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the disturbance was probably from the side of Magna. I guess that not the disturbance on the purpose. So I think that's okay now. Okay, guys. So I think that's enough for today's session. Thank you so much. As I said, we will upload the recording of this session to our YouTube channel, so you can listen to it back in case you haven't had the chance to listen to the whole voice AMA session. And we will be having more of those sessions, but I'm thinking about making them a bit shorter, like we could be holding them once every week, but each session should last around 30 minutes. And what I would really love to see is that you guys are also trying to be less shy and also come with your mics turned on. I'm also not a kind of a brave person, but I'm trying to, to be with you and to speak up, right? So this is something we all can do. And I would really love to hear your voices. Once again, thank you so much for today. And well, watch out for the incoming posts, because this will be something to look out for. Take care, fam.